Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So, my name is Michaela. I'm a licensed esthetician. Oh wait, I wasn't even looking in the camera. What's up, y'all? My name is Michaela. I'm a licensed esthetician in Atlanta. And as you can see by the title, today I'll be helping you on how to start your lash business. If you've clicked on this video, you're either interested in doing lashes, becoming an esthetician, or you're maybe a beginner lash tech and you're just trying to further your career. And all of those things we'll cover in this video. Thank you for clicking. Make sure you stay tuned to the end. Make sure you grab your notepad, grab your phone, your pen, whatever you need to write down, because we're gonna get into some things. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna just tell y'all a little bit about me. My name is Michaela. I'm currently 20 years old. I just turned 20 on the 11th of January. So I started doing lashes at 17 in my 11th grade year of high school. This was 2021, so it was a little after COVID. What made me get into doing lashes was actually my mom. The idea came from my mom, because I would try to apply for places to work and I would have interviews. I would go to these interviews, y'all, and nobody would hire me. Nobody would want to call me back. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? Honestly though, I did really bad at the interviews. Like, I didn't have no interview prep. I didn't know how to answer the questions. I was just like, give me the job. Like, honestly, I didn't really know much about lashes or that industry before I started doing it. Like, I probably only got my lashes done one time. That's when I was 16. I liked it or whatever. It was cool, but I just never thought that that's what I would be doing as a full-time career. Like, that's crazy. So I took a class and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do this. Honestly, what made me take it serious, it was just because I didn't have nothing else going on. Like, I'm 17, I'm in high school, and I was like, okay, this is just some quick little money while I'm in school. I can go shopping, go to the mall, whatever. And I remember when I first started out, I was charging $40 for my lashes. I was charging $40 for my lashes. Yeah, I was so happy. Like, if I had 2 clients that day, I'm like, yes, I just made $80 today. I was super motivated. I went home, kept practicing. I will say, with this journey, and honestly, not even with this industry, but anything that you're doing, like, you really have to keep going and be consistent with it. Like, you're not going to see great results in a day after you just learned something or after you just picked up something. You're not going to see those results super quick. Like, you have to keep going, be consistent with it. And that's what I did. Every day after school, I would just watch little videos of what people were doing. I would practice on my mannequin. And now I'm here telling you guys how to start your business and how to go from A to Z. You take it from here to there, because it's a journey. It really is, and you just have to love it and go through it. And but yeah, so enough about me. That's my mini little story. If you guys want a longer story, or a more detail about me, I'll probably post that later on. Okay, so first things first, of course you want to take a course, take a class. However you can, whatever is best for you and whatever you can do. But I would definitely recommend taking a course, just because it'll save you less headaches along the path. Like, you don't have to worry about what supplies that you need, and it's just better to have someone who's a little bit more seasoned and knowledgeable to tell you tips and tricks and how to do certain things, because YouTube and TikTok and the internet, it'll only tell you so much. But when you really sit with someone for a couple hours a day and they just give you their knowledge and what they've learned and learning from their mistakes, that's always a plus. And if you're watching this, I do offer one-on-one trainings. I like to tell my students what I did wrong, the mistakes, what not to use, what to use. Second, you want to get your supplies. So the supplies that you will need. So let's say you already took the class, so now you're wondering, what all do I need? Of course, you need your bed. Starting out, just any regular bed from Amazon, like the straight bed. The only thing with that bed is, over time, it does kind of get a little uncomfortable for some clients, like some clients who have back problems or even pregnant people. You have your bed, so definitely get a blanket. You just want to offer client satisfaction and client comfortability for all your clients. Sometimes it may be cold. Definitely a head pillow, because with that straight bed or with any bed, It can become really hard when someone is laying on that for a few hours, and that can cause discomfort for somebody's head, especially if they have the different styles like braids or a bun. Then next, you want to have a good light. You want to make sure you have good lighting. Lighting is key when it comes to lashes, because if your lighting and your angles is not on point for the pictures and the videos, then you'll definitely see the effects when you try to post on social media. I also tag some of the lightings that I've used and that I am currently using that has helped me with my lighting, pictures, and the quality of everything so much better. And you'll want a trolley, which is like a cart where you put all your things, your trays, all your supplies, everything like that. You'll just need a cart that kind of rolls around. You can get that from Michael's, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, wherever. All of these things that I'm listing will be in the description of what I use. Okay, so that was all of the equipment, but now we're going to get into the actual supplies. Oh, also, I do have this. It's like a mini laptop tray. I'll link it below, but it's like a mini laptop tray, and it clinks onto my, it wraps onto my light. It really helps because it's like right here next to me, so I could just grab my stuff, put my stuff down right there. Okay, so the products and the actual supplies that you will need to be a successful lash artist. Of course, you need lash trays. I tell this to all of my students. Lash trays and glue will probably be the most expensive out of all of your supplies that you need. For me to do a full set, it takes me about like maybe 3 to 5 strips per container, per tray container. So the lash trays are always something that I'm constantly needing to keep in my inventory. And if you're watching this, I do have lash trays, lash essentials. I'm gonna link all of this below. It's gonna be right here somewhere, but make sure y'all get my trays, okay? Support your girl. So lash trays, and then you need a good adhesive. I like to tell people, invest in good quality glue. Like your trays and your glue, that's your most expensive. That should be your most expensive because it should be the best quality that you're using. People are investing their money into getting lashes done by you, and they don't want to spend $180, $90, $200, and their lashes are falling off in a week. Okay, a cute little lash mirror. You need a lash mirror, a nice fan. The fan that I use, I have a handheld fan that I give some of my clients, but I also have a clamp-on fan. That's what it's called on Amazon. It's a fan that like wraps around my light also. And when I'm done, I just put that fan down, turn it on, and my clients don't have to hold anything. I can still do what I need to do on the side while their lashes are drying. So definitely recommend that. It has helped me out a lot. Lash tiles. I have like some tiles that I got from Home Depot for like 10 cents. You can get them from Home Depot, anywhere online, Amazon. But I like to use lash tiles, or I'll use the back of my hand. It's just where you put your strips for your from the lash trays. Okay, eye pads, of course, eye tape, tweezers, primer, that is optional, but primer, cleanser, micro brushes, mascara brushes, your cleansing brushes, and bonder. So also, along with the glue, invest in some bonder. Get some bonder, because bonder also makes a difference with a lot of things. The bonder does help to minimize fumes, and it just relieves irritation. I know when some of my clients, they open their eyes and they're like, ooh, something's burning. So I'll put the bonder on a little bit, and it just immediately goes away after a few seconds. Okay, so we got the supplies out the way. Next, you want to set up your booking site. You want to come up with your name, set up your booking site, and make your Instagram page. The booking site that I use and I recommend for all of my students and for every lash tech, honestly, is Acuity Scheduling. It's connected to Squarespace, but it's its own kind of thing for booking links. It's not an exact website. It's not an actual website. So if you did want a website, you could use other sites like Squarespace or Wix or whatever you like to use. But for a good booking site, I definitely recommend Acuity. It just allows me to make my hours. I can block off certain times. I can add notes for certain clients. It collects the deposits, all of that stuff, and I can still, even though it's not a website, I can still have a image of all of my policies and everything like that shown on the booking site. Okay, so you're taking your class, you got your supplies, you got your name figured out, you got your booking site. So next, of course, would be to make this the actual business. So what I mean by that is get an LLC. All of this stuff that I'm saying is what I tell my students. It's, of course, the class is a little more detailed, but I tell all of this to my students, like, get your LLC. Get your LLC, because this is a business and it's making you money. And of course you have to pay taxes on it and show proof of income if you're trying to do things like get an apartment, apply for a car. So you definitely want to have an LLC, business license, and then your EIN number. The LLC, it is a $100 fee, and you have to renew that every year or every 2 years, whichever option you choose. So before you come up with your name and make your Instagram page, go to your state's website and make sure that nobody has that name registered as an LLC, because if they do, then you have to come up with a whole nother name. Or if they do and you already got the name set out as your Instagram page, you have to make a whole nother name because you're operating as somebody else's business. So that's just a whole nother thing. And then next you want to get your business license and your EIN. So your EIN number, you would need that to get your business bank account. So especially starting out, even if you don't see any profit coming from this, or even if you're barely taking clients, just get your business bank account, because in the long run, when you start seeing that steady income coming through, you don't want that jumbled up with your personal account and it's just too much. You don't know how much you're making, you don't know how much you're spending out. So I like to stress to my students and to people starting out, get your business bank account, because once you have that, you can track your expenses and you can see, okay, I'm spending this much, I need to be making this much, I'm making this much profit, and da-da-da. Okay, so to keep your clientele, I'm gonna give y'all some tips on how to keep your clientele and how I kept my clientele. My clientele, it is still growing and I'm still trying to get it growing, but I do have a steady clientele of loyal clients that come to me every 2-3 weeks to get their lashes refilled, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. I love y'all if y'all watching this. The number one key, I feel like it depends on where you're at. I'm located in Atlanta, but I will say if you're in Atlanta, the number one key to gaining your clientele and to keeping your clientele is to be professional. Like, especially if you're in Atlanta. In the way that should be so basic, but in Atlanta, professionalism and people actually showing respect and showing that they care for what they do is really rare. That's why when I first started out, and it's because I experienced it. Like when I first started out, I was like, I'm not gonna have nobody waiting. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna da-da-da. I was like, I knew what not to do from what other people were doing when I would go to them for my appointments. So if you're in Atlanta, I don't know wherever else you may be located if you're watching this, but if you're in Atlanta, just be professional. Like, people just want to get a service and just that be it. Like, they don't want to have to go through all of this, $100 late fee, or you was 3 minutes late, so $30. Like, y'all, it's not that serious. Just do these people lashes and get it going. Like, second, you want to have and maintain a good attitude. Every time a client walks in, I'm always happy to see them. Hey, how you doing, girl? How you been? Da, 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 da. They know. If y'all watching this, y'all can put it in the comments. I'm not lying. Like, I just feel like that goes a long way. Even if I'm like having a bad day or I might not be in the mood, I really don't let that show. Like, I don't bring that to my business and into what I'm doing, because you have to understand, like, people are coming to you and they're spending their time and their money coming to you. So the least you can do is make their day, make them feel like you care about them. Like, all of my clients, I really do honestly care about them. Like, they come, I ask, how was your baby? How was the work? How was your day? Da da da. So you just want to establish a relationship with your clients, because they with you for 2 hours. Like, lastly, starting out as a lash tech, you want your marketing to be A1 on point. Make sure that you're posting on all social media platforms. I wouldn't say all, but mainly the ones that you use. So TikTok, Instagram, maybe Twitter if that's your thing. But one thing that I do notice with this marketing is that It literally is to be consistent. Posting at a specific time, in a specific day, at a specific hour, a specific minute. So literally being consistent in that way. And when I started doing that, I really noticed a difference and a growth in my page. With TikTok, when I started out on TikTok, because first I started out on Instagram, then I eventually switched over to TikTok. But what I noticed with TikTok, I would post literally every day at a certain time, and it took about maybe 3 to 4 posts for me to do that consistently. My lighting was good, my angles were good, but it took me about 3 to 4 posts to for that one video to go viral. But another thing with this though, like, don't be too stressed don't be too stressed about going viral and posting to go viral. Post because you like the video and you like the work that you did, and somebody is gonna see it and somebody's gonna like it. Like, it's somebody for everybody. So that's another thing. If you're just starting out and you're like, I don't know, everybody's doing lashes, everybody doing nails, I really don't like to hear people say that, because it doesn't matter. Like, there's somebody for everybody, literally. Maybe the girl over there that's doing lashes, maybe she don't talk to them. Maybe the girl that's over there that's doing lashes, she be late all the time. Post your work, post what you like, and do what makes you happy. I feel like in this industry, whether you're doing lashes, hair, nails, I feel like it's a race to have that trendy post, to have that viral post, and da-da-da. But if you're just posting because you like it, honestly, who cares? Like, you do just want to make sure that your angles and your lighting and everything's on point. And that's it, girl. That's all you have to worry about. Okay, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Y'all will definitely see more videos coming soon. What this channel will really be about is just tips and tricks on how to help you in this field of the beauty industry, being an esthetician. I'll do vlogs. I'll be doing vlogs a little bit here and there, how-to videos, story times, all of that stuff. So please like, comment, subscribe, all of that. But definitely subscribe because more videos will be coming soon. Thank you so much. Bye.